Number 23, LeBron James.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we've got Game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals. This one promises to be hard fought. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Greg. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist by Holmgren.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Hachimura finds Aiden. Out to James. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. To the left wing. Here's Holmgren. And Aiden pulls it down. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Reeves. Jacks up a three. That shot off the mark. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
On defense, Los Angeles. Holmgren outside. Pass to Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The three-pointer off the mark. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. But truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Here's Dort, following the score by Los Angeles. The three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
And stolen by Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Reeves. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Reeves. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Steps back. Uses the glass on the layup.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Smart passes to Reeves. Launches a three. Williams grabs the board. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
James outside. And the three-pointer goes. James has got 6.
So you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Holmgren lays it in.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting in the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
Making the commitment. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And so Mark Degno will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. And one Laker fan here tonight, social media superstar Mark Phillips.
Yeah, we've seen him trending with impressions of LeBron, getting his clout up a little bit. You know, he's happy with what he's seen from the team here tonight.
.141 left in the first. Wallace, the pass to Mitchell. They set the pick. The three. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Lakers in the lead. Smith outside. It's stolen. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Here's Wallace. The Thunder with another miss. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall to the paint. Laravia outside. Back to Vanderbilt. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Smith. Kennard for three. Mitchell grabs a miss. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Wiggins. Banked it in off the glass.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Smith passes to Kennard. The Lakers with another miss. The Thunder have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Joe on the wing. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell finds Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Clock at 4. Launches it. And the basket by Joe.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it.
Oklahoma City substitution. Number 7, Chet Holmgren.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Thunder up 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And the Lakers have possession. It's a three-point game. Here's Reeves. And he makes it on the layup. Reeves has got his second basket of the night.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake Laravia. That's his first foul. So it's the Thunder now. Holmgren finds Mitchell. Now here's Wallace. Screen by Holmgren. The three is up. Wallace misses.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Kennard against Mitchell. Kennard passes to Hayes. Outside Reeves. Now Kennard. Pass to Hayes. 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Outside Reeves. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams.
Now on the lineup for the Thunder, number 21, Aaron Wiggins.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Wiggins passes to Wallace. Holmgren outside. Back to Wallace. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy's 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Brian, back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. LeBron, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Then for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Lakers trail by 3. Here's James, and slam dunk by James.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
Outside Joe. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA double. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. Here's the 3. And it's Holmgren missing. The Lakers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Reeves finds James. Arabia outside. Lets the 3 fly. LeBron sticks the triple.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands, creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
Stolen by Kennard. And here's the fast break. Pass to Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Over Williams. James can't get it to go.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Count that one. All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that 6-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back.
Well, it's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Back to Arabia. The 3 knocks it down from distance. Arabia's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, certainly looked like the defense was okay, letting him shoot from 3. But let's remember, he can hit some of these.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake Arabia. That'll be a second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Arabia. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. Then for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Holmgren. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. And Mitchell subbed in for Joe. Now here's Dort. No made baskets yet. And here's SGA outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Los Angeles leading by 3. 1:56 left in the second quarter. Back to James. Power Powerful move inside by LeBron.
What you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Williams.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Here's Kennard, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. James, left side. Hachimura up top. Pass to Aiden. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hachimura. Williams defending. And it's Hachimura missing. Thunder trail by 3. Alexander passes to Williams. And here's Hartenstein. He's covered by Aiden. Oh, Aiden with the block. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Wallace.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the second quarter. That one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Smart. Now James. Williams defending. Here's Kennard. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, the mid-range game remains an important shot to have in your arsenal. Luke Kennard makes it look easy.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander against Kennard. The layup off target. The Lakers lead by 3. James outside. Back to Hachimura. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 1 second left. It's not going to go for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome all. Game 3, and it's a real halftime cliffhanger for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
But you want the truth? I've seen college teams shoot better than these guys. They couldn't hit water from a yacht.
Shaq upgrading that punchline from a boat to a yacht. How bougie of you. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. They find themselves down 2 games to none. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Lakers lead by 3. Now here's Reeves. Inside, and stolen by Holmgren. Dort against Smart. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. For the tie. The shot by Dort, no good. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Chalk up 2 there. Reeves has got 6.
Well, this is a multi-skilled big man. DeAndre Ayton's passing better than you think it is.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's Dort on the wing. Defended by Smart. Bullseye! Chet hitting for 3.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Dort against Smart. Pass to Hachimura. 4-3. Sinks the tray.
What a smooth catch-and-shoot opportunity from Rui Hachimura. Pretty.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Holmgren outside from deep. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's James. Doing what he does. LeBron.
Almost seems unfair, gentlemen, to have a guy as strong as LeBron be able to handle the ball the way he does.
And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit goals. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Smart outside. On the wing, Hachimura. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Hachimura's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
The Lakers lead by 4. Reeves with the ball. He has 6. 8 inside. He's against Hartenstein. Out to Hachimura. Just 4 to shoot. Smart for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Over to the wing. From deep, Holmgren. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ayton, a screen on SGA. This one for 3. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Thunder have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Dort. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. James outside. Off target from 3-point range. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Williams. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. James inside. Dort defending. From deep. Reeves on target from range. Reeves has got 9.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Got a piece of it. LeBron at full speed. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
The athleticism and the speed of James in the open floor never ceases to impress. He is just a beast at finishing these fast break opportunities.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Lakers. And here's Wallace. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
And he sinks the second. .58 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. James deciding where to go with it. Driving in. Down low. And finished off by Hayes.
You know, like his dad, Bronny James is calibrated to keep his teammates involved.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 8. Pass to Williams. Fires the 3. Wallace misses. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And Mitchell with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands.
It's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock.
That is a huge three-pointer. Extends the lead at the last possible second. That'll give them a big boost going into the fourth period.
And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. trail by 9. Here he goes, and the layup is good.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Arabia. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the middle. Mitchell, good.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Kennard outside. Back to Reeves. Now Kennard. Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
And Vanderbilt drops them both. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Laravia from outside the arc. Drains the triple. And the Lakers lead by 8.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. James is checked in for the Lakers. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. SGA comes in for Mitchell. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Wiggins passes to Wallace. Outside, SGA. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Reeves. Right side, Vanderbilt. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's SGA. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Lakers lead by 8. Reeves, the pass to James. Vanderbilt against Wiggins. And there's James from the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wiggins outside. The 3-ball. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
James outside. Right side Reeves. Back to James. Pass to Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Thunder trail by 7. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. goal for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Wallace. And it's Dort in for Joe. They trail by 7. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the three. James against Hartenstein. James inside. Now Vanderbilt. Reeves. The free ball is down.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Marcus Smart's checked in for Reeves. And James is subbed in for Kennard. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Now Hachimura. Ayton with a screen. James.
Whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, LeBron James.
Two shots.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 9-point game here. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. James outside. Here's Hachimura from downtown. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
Outside Williams. Hartenstein a screen. Can't hit it. The Lakers lead by 7. Now James from deep. Oh, it's off.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Hartenstein with a screen on James. It's in!
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
James up top. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Now Ayton. And he commits the intentional foul.
At the line for the Lakers,
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for OKC. James with a steal.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Let's hear it for your Lakers. Number 15, Austin Reeves.
And that's an intentional foul.
Chet Holmgren, third personal foul. The fourth team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James, taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. So it's Oklahoma City now. 6-point game. SGA. Yes, sir!
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've led by as much as 10. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Austin Reeves, taking 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 4. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Los Angeles making a change here. Well, they need to score and score quick.
Probably need to let it fly the first look they get.
It's money from deep.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
At the line for 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that'll put him up 2. Here's SGA. To tie it up. It's off. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight. But with this win, they're right back in it.
They showed a lot of character and a lot of heart. Many experts have written them off, but now we've got a series.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.